people said marathon. Like, I haven't ran a marathon before. Good morning, everyone. So we'll be looking at my Instagram. How well do you know me? And look at all the answers and what people said and have a good laugh, because some of these answers are quite ridiculous of what people thought about me. Alright, let's go through the first one. So the question was, which food do I like better? The answers were sushi, pasta, pizza, or steak. And the correct answer was pasta. Most people said pasta. And some people said sushi and steak. I mean, it's obviously pasta. I mean, who doesn't love a good shrimp Alfredo is like the best pasta. Sushi's great too. Sashimi, all that. But steak is just kind of, it's not my favorite. I mean, it's good, but it's just not my favorite. Pizza's also good, but pasta will win it every day. Unless I'm just in the mood for pizza, but it's mostly pasta. The higher calorie, the better the food. Next question was favorite way to recover after a run. It was sleep, roll or stretch, or Epsom salt bath. The correct answer was Epsom salt bath. It is, and then it's sleep, because roll stretching, I did that before a run, and I really don't feel like doing it after a run. It's just, I'm kind of lazy, and I like to just soak in a hot bath, like a hot tub. Relaxes my muscles, relaxes my mind. I love hot tubs, and it feels nice. And most of the people said roll and stretch. They thought I was not lazy, but that's me. I'm lazy. Other than running and doing all my good stuff, I don't roll and stretch too much. Okay, how much do I weigh? I actually put the wrong weight in. I actually weigh 104, not 102. Most people actually got it right, 104. But some people thought I weighed 110 pounds. Like, 6 people. 4 people thought I weighed 102, and then 1 person thought I weighed 108. I weigh very light, and I'm super skinny and lean, and I think I'm like maybe 11-12% body fat, somewhere around that. How tall am I? I am 5'8". That was the correct answer, and it was between 5'7", 5'9", and 5'6". Most of y'all went with 5'6". I mean, I am not 5'6". I am not a midget here. I think 5'6" ain't that short, but come on, people. I'm not that short. I mean, come on. Favorite cheat meal. Alright, there's tons of good cheat meals out there. You can't get me wrong. There's like cookies. I didn't put cookies on here. I put donuts, cakes, cinnamon rolls, and brownies. I love all of them. They're pretty close. I mean, like, my favorite was donuts, and then a cinnamon roll, then brownie, then cake. But there's so many different cakes. There's so many great cheats. It really depends what I'm in the mood for, but it's mostly donuts I'm in the mood for. I mean, just the glaze, and it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just great. Most of y'all said donuts, so that's pretty cool that y'all know how freaking fat I am when it comes to cheat meals. Like pancakes or waffles more. Most of y'all said pancakes. I mean, it's just pancakes. Come on. Sure, waffles might hold the syrup better, but pancakes, I mean, you get a stack of McDonald's pancakes or IHOP. Nothing could beat that. Even my protein pancakes that are coming out in the cookbook, they're just top notch. I mean, they're great. Now, what injuries have I dealt with before? It was calves and shins, patella tendonitis, and foot pain, or all of the above. It was actually all of the above. Most of y'all said all of the above. Sucks I dealt with all those injuries, and I'm dealing with a stress fracture in my femur right now. So that's just great. I just gone through so much injuries lately. Not great, but it's just the up and down battle of running. Do I like to cook? Everyone said yes. My account, like 5 or 4 years, it was raised on cooking, and I always still love to cook. Not as much as I did when I was 4. I more like to make stuff, experiment with stuff, recipes, and that's why I'm coming out with a recipe book. I just like to mix a bunch of ingredients together to form this great recipe. I want my healthier foods to taste good, make it feel like I'm cheating on my diet. So that's just the reason. So everyone said yes. Favorite distance, to race 5K, 10K, half marathon, or marathon. It was a half marathon. Some people said marathon. Like, come on. What are y'all thinking? Like, I haven't even ran a marathon before. Like, never in my life. The most I have ran is 17 or 18 miles when I was overtraining. And someone said 5K. Do not like the 5K. The 5K is just too short. Makes my heart get too hot. It's just too... It's hard work on my body. I also don't have the fast twitch muscle fibers that you need to run fast 5K. I don't have enough, like, fast twitch to just jump off the line and just sprint a whole 3 miles, basically. 10K is kind of in the longer distances, like the half marathon. That's probably my second favorite race distance, but 10K is definitely the half marathon. The half marathon is my favorite distance. I had a race coming to March 7th. Don't think I'm going to be able to race it. Sucks. Trying to run sub 90. Probably won't happen. I'm going to try to run it by time 16. Once I get back onto my training and all that, I'm going to create a 12-week training block and try to run sub 90 before I turn 16, and then going to create a bunch of vlogs about that. When I turn 16, hopefully between 16 and 17, I'll run a sub 85. What is my half marathon PR? The answer is 1:30:58. It was 1:32:33, and then I ran a workout, got 1:30:58. That's kind of what started my injury, and then I just ran on the injury without me knowing because I was just in denial that I was injured. No longer get to run the race anymore and try to get even a better PR. Okay, who's my favorite YouTuber? These are only some of the YouTubers I picked that I like, but it's Seth James Moore. I like all these YouTubers, but Seth James Moore is definitely my favorite. He gives out great running tips, great advice. He's a new video every day. Clifton is also a great YouTuber. Tons of comedy. Favorite road trip snack. So my favorite road trip snack now is a protein bar or popcorn or like protein chips. But when I was a kid, we always stopped at like Wendy's or somewheres, and I would always get a burger and fries and maybe a shake. So I'm gonna result this back to when I was a kid. It's a burger and fry for road trip snack, but now it's a protein bar. I mean, I love protein bars now. So, do I plan to go to college? Most of y'all said yes. I mean, I do not plan to go to college. I don't know what people were thinking when they... I mean, I thought y'all knew me well. I hate school. I don't plan to go to college. That's just a waste of my time, just like school right now. I mean, bouncing, running, training, school, YouTube, all that, it's hard. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I just want to drop out, but I can't. Where do I want to live? Oh, it'd either be between Colorado or California, but it'd probably be California because Colorado is in the mountains, sure, but California has great trails still. It's also on the beach, which is kind of Florida and Colorado mixed because it still snows there. Has mountains, great trails, can go below sea level. It's a great place to live too. I've been there. I love California. Pre-race meal, the day before race. What do I eat? Pancakes, oatmeal, pasta, or pizza? Someone said pizza. That's just too greasy. Too much fat. It's just not. It would not sit well with my stomach. And then pasta. No one said it. Thank God, because pasta also sits too heavy in my stomach. Especially if you get it from a restaurant. Too much fat with the Alfredo sauce and all that. It's definitely pancakes. I do eat pancakes in the morning. Kodiak cakes, but I do not make them too high in protein. And then, but my dinner is oatmeal with fruit right before I race. So the morning of the race, what do I eat before? So I will eat an oatmeal with granola bar. But most of y'all said that, which is great. I'm trying to transition into a nut butter filled Clif bar, which is what do I plan to eat now before I race? Clif bar, granola, oatmeal, or nut butter filled Clif bar? Nut butter filled. Clif bar, I love Clif bars, but I never tried a nut butter filled Clif bar, and it just seems so good. I mean, I love nut butter. It's mixed with carbs and fats, so it's gonna help last longer, not cause a crash, and it's just great. Alright guys, that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Click right there to subscribe, or right there, and then YouTube, click on that video. right there or right there. Run the mountains, trails, roads, or track, or wherever your legs take you. Sign off for now. See you tomorrow.